Hi everyone, and here's a devotional for Friday, December 4th, 2020, entitled Israel's Rock, Exodus 17, verses 6 to 13. I will stand in front of you on a rock at Mount Sinai. Hit that rock with a stick, and water will come out of it, and so... Oh.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
I wasn't talking to you. Anyway. And water will come out of it so that the people can drink. Exodus 17:6. These few verses relate two instances involving rocks. God caused water to come out of a rock, and Moses sat on a rock with friends holding his arms up so Israel would win their battle. On the face of it, they seem to have little to do with Jesus, but Paul says otherwise. In a letter to the early church at Corinth, Paul talks about their ancestors who followed Moses. They all ate the same spiritual food and all drank the same spiritual drink. They drank from that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ. 1 Corinthians 10, verses 3 and 4. In a wonderful way that probably none of the Israelites understood at the time, eating that manna God gave them from heaven, Exodus 16, verses 14 to 31, and drinking the water he brought out of the rock connected them to Jesus. Jesus called himself the true bread from heaven. I tell you the truth, it was not Moses who gave you bread from heaven. It is my Father who is giving you the true bread from heaven. God's bread is the one who comes down from heaven and gives life to the world. John 6, verses 32 and 33. Jesus gives life. He nourishes, and he also said faith in him would produce rivers of living water. John 7, verses 37 to 39. When his friend Peter confesses Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God, Jesus tells him, "On this rock I will build my church." Matthew 16, verses 16 to 18. Are we building our lives on the foundation that Jesus is the Christ? I think we're a bit like the Israelites. If we look at our history with the benefit of hindsight, we can probably see ways God was involved even if we didn't always know it. Can we stop for a few minutes today and just think back over our lives, thanking God for his involvement in the things he's protected us from or helped us with? I'm sure he'll enjoy hearing from us. Let's do that right now and take time right now with me, and we will thank God. I'm trying to think of, because I know there were so many things. And right now I'm drawing a complete blank, but there are like thousands of things that I can think of. I'll give you one example. And Dad, you might remember this if you're listening. One time Dad and I were on the motorcycle. Okay, and we had gone a day later than usual, and we were running a little bit later because we'd spent a little bit more time at Mom's than usual. And so we were on our way to wherever we were going, and so somebody had pulled out in front of us, and Dad said that if we would have been there like a second earlier, it would have killed us. You know, we were riding on the motorcycle, and I just praise God because he protects us, and we don't know half the ways that God protects us, but I'm thankful that he does. Okay, so I'm trying to decide which song to sing because there are so many good ones. But I think I need to do this one, and I'm not sure I'll remember the words, but if you know it, sing with me and sing the right words if I mess it up. In times like these, you need a Savior. In times like these, you need an anchor. Be very sure, be very sure. Your anchor holds and grips that solid rock. This rock is Jesus, the only one. This rock is Jesus, the only one. Be very sure, be very sure. Your anchor holds and grips that solid rock. And there are thousands, songs, and Aunt Bo, you and And Dad, standing on the rock, I think of that one because, Grandma, she was standing on the rock and she showed us what life is like standing on Jesus Christ, the rock of her salvation. So anyway, yeah. But anyway, may the Lord bless you all and be with you till tomorrow.